everyone, how's it going? Matthew Bailey Media here, and welcome to another 2023 movie review, and this time it is going to be on a movie that both me and my cousin Tyler Bailey saw together. Now, this is one that honestly both of us had low expectations for, but it turned out to be a little better than we expected, and that is No Hard Feelings. So, No Hard Feelings basically stars Jennifer Lawrence, who we all know as Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games, and she is basically in this. The story follows as she is an Uber driver named Maddie, I believe, and she gets her original car towed because she wasn't paying off taxes for the house that she was living in, and the only way she can pay off the taxes is to try to be an Uber driver. But unfortunately, with her car towed, she doesn't have any way to do it. Then she gets a random call from she decides to take on a random job of dating a young 19-year-old who is always shy and is never good with people. And so she has to sort of get him out of his comfort zone in a way. And I will admit that this movie is rated R, and boy, when I say it's rated R, I mean there was some graphic stuff in here, not specifically violent graphics, but just certain graphics that I'd rather not discuss in this video. But you probably know for those of you who are adults that are watching this video, you probably know what I'm referring to when I talk about how graphic this R-rated film is, specifically when it came to Jennifer Lawrence's character. But I will admit, I was pretty surprised by it, and honestly, it turned out to be a lot better than both me and my cousin expected. It's not a great film, obviously, but it's still kind of, got that spark of entertainment, kind of, when it came to different things that happened in the movie, and the journey that Jennifer Lawrence's character takes throughout the whole film, especially once she starts dating this 19-year-old, she realizes there's a lot of life lessons she learns in this movie. And I gotta admit, that was kind of surprising to see how much of how much life lessons were taught in this movie, all the different things that happened when it comes to dating somebody else. This was a pretty interesting film. And I gotta admit, again, my cousin is probably gonna agree with me when I say this was a lot better than we expected, or not as bad as we expected it to be, but it's still an okay film. I mean, it's not one of those top tier films of this year, but it's a pretty decent film. And again, didn't expect me to be saying that, but especially my cousin, who's a big critic when it comes to these films. But like I said, if you're an adult who wants to go see a movie that's rated R and you want it to be entertaining, go see this one. It's really, I haven't seen The Blackening yet, but I feel like this one is probably more entertaining than that one, and it's not as a horror film like The Blackening, I believe, is. But anyways, let me give you my rating of the film. So, like I said, for my rating of this movie, it was not as bad as me or my cousin were expecting, and honestly, I still found it really enjoyable. And if I had to give this movie a rating, so I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. And I apologize for those sounds you may hear in the background. But anyways, that's all for now in this movie review. Like I said, the next movie review you're probably going to see me doing is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and another animated film that honestly I wasn't planning on seeing, but then I thought I'm curious to see how they portray this, or how they perform this film, if that's the right word. But anyways, that's all for now, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.